Today's episode is brought to you by Sun Brewing Company. Sunbrewing.com is where you can find them. You can also find them on Facebook, Sun Brewing Co. or at 7153 Donovan, Canoteo, Texas. If you're driving by, be sure to stop by. Twitter at Sun Brewing Company. Ask for Dave. Tell him Peter sent you.
Summer on the beat, oh get up and shake your cheeks.
Hello and welcome to The Middle is Open. Abel Carrillo here along with Anthony Espelin,
What's up, guys?
Peter Carrillo,
What's up?
and today, guys, we have someone special that's on the left side of me. His name, Benjamin Quintanad. Benjamin, how are you doing over there?
Great. I'm doing great. And my voice just cracked. Long time, first time.
There we go.
Nice.
I mean,
Hey.
better than how we started the show. Here.
Yeah. So your voice cracked. Are you nervous right now, Ben?
No, not really.
No?
I don't talk in long form.
In long form.
It's just like,
Yeah.
Bad juju, I think
No.
earlier maybe
Yeah.
rubbed off a little bit.
So right now you got a firsthand look of how we're doing the show, some of the ins and outs and some of the rough takes that we've had, right? And what's your first impression of now you're seeing like what goes on behind closed doors?
It'd definitely be good to get this started sober, you know?
Started sober. What are you talking about? Yeah. All right. I guess. Well, anyways, so let's go around the horn and let's check with everyone here. Anthony, what you been up to, man?
Man, you know me, man. I'm a workaholic, working like a dog. We did have an accident here at the studios where the roof decided to leak and cause a lot of damage. So I've been dealing with that. But yeah, man. Other than that, I guess I can't complain.
Yeah.
It was the rains, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
man.
rains, the
They
El
just,
Paso
the
rains.
skies opened up for like a whole week. It just, a roof could only take so much.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Yeah.
funny because the last episode that we had, I think it was like toward the end of the episode, you could hear the rain in the background and it was just going crazy.
We thought it
And then-
was outside. It was inside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was-
no, yeah, right? Like, no, so we've been here in El Paso, we've been getting crazy rains. I mean, do you guys like it? I always kid around and I say, if it's going to rain, I want it to rain for 40 days, 40 nights. I want like
Damn.
floods, man. Like, I mean, we need the rain. But then, like, when you're actually, like, experiencing the rain firsthand, it's like, oh, fuck, I just want it. Oh, where's that sunshine? I mean, what do you guys think of it?
I love the rain. I mean, we don't get enough of it. We're still in like a severe drought.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
flooded in 4 days, and then it was like it all went away. But
Well, here was the thing, because on...
it's humid as shit, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
I'm not
It
cool
is
with that.
humid. So, like, on, I think it was Sunday, I was driving home, and I was on the border highway, and it was nice. And then all of a sudden, the rain just started, which is, I mean, I'm not afraid of the rain, but then the winds picked up, and it was like these 90 mile per hour gusts, and I could feel like my car moving, and then, but that didn't scare me. What scared me was like my vision, like I could not see at all because the wind and the rain was just like slamming into the car, and I couldn't see, like I couldn't see anything in front of me. I didn't know what to do, so I ended up getting off on Sunland and then just going into a gas station, and everyone was like jam packed under like the, like
yeah, the little cover.
Yeah, the little cover that they have at the gas station. Like everybody was under there, and it was crazy because it was hailing, it was lightning.
Yeah,
it was
because
just,
we're not water.
we're not water people.
Yeah.
my
The
voice-
city
my voice
is
cracked
not
too, see?
built for rain at all.
No,
No.
definitely.
Well,
Half an
we
inch
see
and we'll
water, and
drown.
it's cool at first, and then it's like when it keeps going, you're like,
Okay, you can stop now.
I think
I've
we've
had my
had,
fill.
Right.
I think we've had enough. But it was funny because one of the days, the day we recorded, Anthony actually had to take me home that
Yeah.
night because
Anthony loves inclement weather.
yeah,
Like one time it
Anthony's
snowed
the
and he had to go
savior.
pick me
He's the
up.
savior.
Yeah.
Any excuse I can get
Yeah,
to get in the
to
Jeep
use the
and
Jeep,
yeah,
yeah.
it's I mean,
Like Anthony has like this souped up Jeep. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I think Amber came home and she was like drenched,
Yeah.
right? She was like soaked. And she was like, it's pretty bad out there. And then she's like, I almost stalled out.
I like the
Excuse
picture
me.
you guys took, like where you were with towels and
Oh,
no
the
shirts and you were
aftermath.
Yeah.
drinking beer.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
Dude, it was raining so bad in the back that it was flooding like majorly. Abel was like, "Fuck it," he took his shirt off.
Yeah.
We're just pushing water like in the rain, and
Well,
we came in and
I mean,
warmed up.
can we say this, Anthony? I mean, it
Yeah, no, yeah,
All right, so the studio was under attack.
yeah. for
Let's
sure.
just put it that way.
I
The s-
panicked for a little bit. I mean, I got a lot of expensive stuff in here,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
water does not mix.
Yeah.
I was freaking out
I
a
mean,
little bit.
water will definitely end this
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
But the studio was under attack. Anthony right away, quick thinker over there. He was like, dude, we need a fucking, like, he got a plunger because he has a bunch of drains outside because the water level was starting to come in through his door. And so Anthony goes out there and he's just pumping away, trying to like drain that son of a bitch. And I was like, whoa, dude, I can't let my boy like be doing this by himself. I mean,
And that worked?
yeah, well, kind of.
Yeah. Well,
So
we're still recording, so I think we won.
yeah, so Anthony took care of one drain, then he moved to the other, then I started plunging and he's like, no. It was like a scene in The Perfect Storm.
Yeah, for
Anthony's
sure.
like, leave that one alone. Come over here. And then so like there's another drain over there and I'm all pumping away. It's lightning. The rain is coming. I take off my shirt. It's like, dude, we're under attack.
Yeah.
Amber goes out there. She starts with the broom, like the push broom, just starts pushing all the water down the driveway. Mikey's over there, like, dude, we're literally under attack. Like,
Man, now I feel bad.
Yeah,
Like,
Peter-
No, well, you live all the way in the Northeast. Like you had to get home. Like,
Well, but I left.
as soon as the show ended, Peter was like, all right, peace out.
No,
no,
I
he asked.
stayed.
Yeah,
I stayed and I was like, oh shit, like we're trying to move all the equipment from over here.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I left, but it wasn't that bad when I left. And then when I was driving, I was texting you guys,
Yeah.
like, dude,
It's bad.
it's bad. Like anyways.
Yeah,
whatever.
no.
When
Yeah,
I-
so apologize. That's probably why we haven't recorded in a couple of weeks either. So apologies
But-
for that. But
No apologies. No apologies.
we had
we-
some
we don't need
technical
to.
difficulties.
But yeah, I like what you've done with the studio,
Kind
Anthony.
of shortened
You've-
it a little bit.
Yeah, you shorten it, but it looks. You don't realize how big the studio is until you like cut half of it off,
Yeah.
and it's still big as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, we're still pretty comfortable in here, I'd say.
Yeah, but yeah, it was crazy, Peter. You missed one. You missed one for sure.
Yeah.
What else? What else?
It was so crazy that the actual electrical plug water was coming out of the electrical
Out of the
plug.
plug.
yeah.
I remember
That's
that.
how-
I was like,
I
is
was
that
like,
safe?
No, it's not. I was like, holy fuck.
How did we discover it? Was I the first one? That
Yeah,
was like,
you were. I think
but,
you went to the
like,
No,
restroom.
you said water was coming in,
I was-
and
yeah, I
then we
was like-
realized it wasn't coming.
No,
through the
but I
door.
was like, I think there's a leak over there or
Yeah.
something. I was like, what the hell? And
Yeah,
then-
not to mention it's like
We
that's
thought
where all
it was
the internet
win-
stuff.
Yeah, we thought it was the window at first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Peter was like over here, and he's like, "There's water over here too."
The good news is my dad's a roofer, so he went up there and looked at it, and he was like, "Yeah, the guys that did this job didn't know what the hell they were doing, so he's gonna repair it for us." So
Well, see, that's the thing. He works in Portland,
yeah,
right?
it rains
Where
every
it
day.
rains every day.
Yeah.
So he's just like, "Let me show you how to make a fucking roof."
Well, he was up there like for 5 minutes. He was like, "That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong." Like,
Really?
yeah. I'm like, shit.
Dang.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get it fixed here
That's cool.
in a couple weeks. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah,
but-
because we also had some musical guests planned too, and
Yeah,
this kind of put
yeah,
a little
It messes everything up, man.
yeah, unfortunately, but
Whatever. Well, we're gonna roll with the punches.
Yep.
But anyways, Peter, a couple of events happened for you. I know we've talked about it plenty of times, but yeah, man, what you been up to?
Well, I'm living the married life.
You're
now.
living the married life, but you got a new vehicle, right?
I did.
Look at
well,
him.
first of all, we had a reception,
Yeah.
local reception for the family that didn't go to
Yeah.
Chicago, and then we had Yvonne and I were like, hey, we need new vehicles. Like a big purchase is in
Yeah.
store, so we went down. I bought a truck finally, and she got her car, so we're good.
hell yeah, man.
So Peter's got new wife, new life, new vehicles,
Yeah.
But I'm still here.
but he's still here. How much longer until we stop seeing you?
No, I ain't going anywhere.
Oh, whoa,
Is
whoa.
it-
Hey.
No, I'm just asking.
I'm
Never.
not going anywhere. Yeah.
He's like the guy from Wolf of Wall Street.
I mean, I gotta ask for permission now.
What does he say? What is his line?
But
I'm not
still
fucking
going.
leaving.
Yeah, I'm not fucking.
I'm not fucking leaving. Yeah.
I mean, I like when we're talking about the next show, like we were planning earlier, and I was like, I sent a message and I was like, "Is this date good?" And
Yeah, you gotta be.
I sent a GIF where it's like, "Please, please, please," and then yeah, you know. So
Yeah.
When you ask,
she never says no. She actually likes me doing this.
when you ask
Yeah,
for
I mean-
permission, does Yvonne kind of like, dude, stop?
Stop asking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
but I ask.
Yeah. Communication, man.
I don't know.
Like,
So relationship
like you
advice
can't
right there.
omit that. You can't just say, "Okay, well, I'm never gonna ask again."
Yeah. Or oh, hey, by the way, I'm leaving right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
It's
what?
better to be over annoying, almost like where you're like asking for everything,
Yeah.
than to like not ask and then it's like you never asked me.
Yeah. True.
It's like it's all right, dude. I mean, she doesn't say no. She loves the show.
She loves it.
She's seen maybe
Yeah.
2 episodes.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, you know what's funny? Like, Yvonne used to be one of our biggest fans, like back in the day.
And then I got on and
And
she
then-
just stopped.
No. She used to be one of our biggest fans, but I think it's because she was crushing on you, dude.
Mm.
And then once
She
she
missed
already,
your face.
once she already hooked you,
Once she had
She-
it in the bag, she was
yeah,
like,
she was like, that show sucks. I'm not listening
Oh.
to another minute.
so what you're saying is I gotta stop asking for permission.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta play hard to get,
Yeah.
which is hard because you're married now. So, I think it's gonna be impossible. But anyways, Ben, what you been up to over there? Yeah, you're.
Well,
you're
we'll
just-
let everybody know who he is first.
All right, so Ben, if you guys don't know this, Ben is our cousin. He is gonna
Ron
be our.
Howard. He's gonna be the next Ron Howard.
Yeah, he's gonna be the next Ron Howard,
I
Steven
don't direct
Spielberg,
stuff.
Quentin
No.
Tarantino.
I carry the boom mic. You know what I'm saying?
That
Hey,
that's
Production
where you all
sound.
started.
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's where
Not
it all
everybody
started.
starts as
We had a hanger.
Spielberg.
We had a coat hanger.
Not everyone. Not everyone's an
Look at us
Anthony,
now.
bro.
Yeah.
Not everyone's an Anthony.
You gotta start
But-
somewhere, man.
All right, so give us a little background, Ben, of who you are. Why are you here?
And where do you want to be?
And where do you want to be in 5 years? That's
Our-
like a question they always
Yeah.
ask.
What's
in
your
interviews.
goals in life?
Yeah.
Is this my job interview for intern?
yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
Alright.
Possibly.
maybe.
Well, it
We'll
started
see how
on
it
a
goes.
cold, rainy night, 1998.
How old are you?
22.
22.
I'm gonna be 23 this fall. My Jordan year. I'm ready
Jordan
for
year.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear
I
it.
don't know what I'm gonna do in that 23rd year, but
Hey,
I'm gonna be 23.
you only get to be 23 one time.
Well, I went to NMSU. Shout out the Aggies.
That's right.
I'm a digital filmmaking major. I
Nice.
love movies and storytelling. I write in my free time. Right now, I'm just living the unemployed lifestyle and just applying for jobs here in the city. But, you know, El Paso isn't that kind of market. So I may, within 5 years, I'm looking to move north and start working in film production full time.
So you're gonna go to the Northeast El Paso.
Yeah, northeast El Paso.
Say hi to Peter.
How
for me.
far north?
Albuquerque. A lot of
That's
a
not
lot of
north.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
that's
north.
That's like
That's-
equal to us.
Yeah.
that's like 200 miles,
I'm gonna be
200 plus
moving
miles,
north.
right?
That's like 2 hours
I'm
away.
gonna be moving north to the southwest of
I know,
the United States.
you make it sound
Yeah.
like you're going
Like the
to
North Pole or
fucking
something.
Yeah.
visit
Well, hey,
Santa.
man.
the like Canadian Film
I
Festival
know,
or some
right?
shit.
Film in New York,
Eh?
or not New York, New Mexico is like
It
it's
is.
on the rise.
Yeah, it
and
is.
You know why? They give tax breaks.
yeah,
Yep.
Las
exactly. You get
Cruces, you don't even have to go north. You just go
New Mexico.
you just go
Yeah.
east.
my biggest issue is trying to like be a New Mexico resident, and once I solve that, like
Well, you gotta
everything's
live
gonna
there
fall in-
first.
Yeah,
man.
no.
I said
I know.
east west. I don't
But-
know my geography.
Ben's just like, I don't know why they haven't granted me residency yet. I mean, I live in El Paso, but I do want to be a New Mexican.
You got to get smuggled
Yeah.
in to New Mexico.
So hopefully I'll find a job here, just like save up and then just start working full time over there.
Have you ever considered another job?
Hmm.
Like, does it have to be in that, or like maybe a stuntman? I mean, you look like you're in good shape.
Hey, appearances fool. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look beneath the surface. It's all
What?
jelly rolls right
No,
here.
no stuntman.
I've tried to like diversify my talents. So like
Diversify. We've never heard that word before.
I can do
Hey,
video
I use big words
editing.
around here.
College boy.
I do video editing, like boom micing or boom operating. So like the dudes in the pictures with the big ass pole
I'm
and
sure
stuff.
they get paid good.
Hell yeah.
That's from what I've been told of like alumni that I've talked to, that job is in like dire need, and I know how to do that fairly well. I can do like sound mixing on the boards and stuff. But it's called the field mixer, and it's just like it's no bigger than this. But I mean, I can do that. I can basically
He's applying for my
be
job.
a
Damn it.
Yeah.
production assistant too, like just helping out with lights, stuff like that.
Oh, so you want to be Anthony's assistant is what you're saying.
I mean, if the opportunity arises.
All right, so let's see. How can you make this podcast better?
Oh shit.
Let's see. I mean, if you're going to be the intern, you're not just going to sit there giving us beers and
You're not
Dr.
gonna
Peppers
be
and
a yes man. You're
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah, yeah.
You're gonna be like someone that
Well,
identifies
Yeah,
problems.
we want to hear you give us some great ideas so we could take them as our own.
I mean, just from what I've seen, I think there's some room for improvement for your social media presence.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
agree.
Yeah.
We're old farts.
Like we gotta
Yeah.
be on it.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, that's-
you
Okay.
definitely need.
we were
someone
born
more,
before the internet, so
Hey,
yeah, I could
Let me
see.
just
Oh,
come out and
no,
say
no,
my
hold on,
videos
hold on.
almost to 1,000.
Hold on. Let's hear him. I mean,
And I'm not wearing a
He's got a
bikini.
point.
hey, the more he criticizes
He's
him
got a
being
point.
the intern, he can definitely take that job.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's
Yeah.
hear it.
So I think you guys could definitely work on your social media in terms of frequency of posting,
Okay.
timing of your posting, because that's actually pretty important.
Timing.
I
If
think I
you,
said that once, but nobody listened.
like if you look into the analytics,
Starting with Peter.
it was
Peter-
bad timing to bring it up with
Peter's
him.
like, hey guys, I posted last month's episode finally on Twitter. All right, keep on going.
yeah. So like if you look into the analytics of like YouTube videos or Instagram, you can see how frequent people are looking at your stuff, as well as how long and where sort of. I know YouTube does it.
Where
I
it
don't
drops
know if
off.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, keep
So
on going.
knowing that stuff is pretty important.
Mhm.
I mean, I can't really say much about the setup because it's pretty cool. Cable management can use some work.
Oh, yeah.
Safety hazard.
Hey, no, yeah.
Oh, hey, how about
yeah, we
how about you keep quiet before the fire department comes and shuts us down?
Everything's legal.
Yeah. All right, keep on
I
going.
got a cousin.
That outlet spills water.
That's normal. It's a water spigot now.
All right, keep on going.
It's a water
else?
heater.
I think even your the way you guys format your video could like be changed a little. Personally,
yeah.
you guys are doing
dude, I like
you guys
where
are
he's-
doing the multicam action and
Yeah.
having everything on screen. I think that you should organize each video feed on the layout
Yeah.
in terms of room. Like
Dude, you-
if you were to sit back here to my left and just take a picture of the room, you'd have Peter on the far left of the screen. You'd have you mid left, Peter or Abel
Is this
mid
because
right.
the way it looks sometimes, like say your picture's next to mine, and it looks like
Yeah,
I'm looking
like your
this
eyeline.
way,
Your
but I'm
eyeline is
talking
really
to you?
important.
Yeah, that
it
makes
takes,
sense.
Personally, it takes
I've
me out of
noticed
the
that
podcast.
too.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say it, but Anthony scares me.
No. Well, these are all good points.
I mean, I don't say shit because then that's something I would have to do.
I have noticed that, and I was like, "Fuck!" It's because like I have to set it up in the beginning, like the layout of where each camera is in relation to the screen.
Yeah, so
And
it's like-
sometimes it's off.
Well,
so
Anthony,
sometimes like Anthony
Yeah.
will be
he'll
over
be
here,
talking to me,
I
but
got you.
but in the camera he's over
We
here.
need to have
so
more.
I'm looking this way,
We
and I'm
need to
like,
have more of
Anthony,
the
what do you
Brady
think?
Brady
Yeah.
bunch where like.
all right, yeah, I get it.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like it's simple stuff like that.
Simple.
that,
It's simple, Anthony. You should have caught that.
Well,
All right, keep on going.
He's got good ideas.
I
man.
mean, hey, that's
It's-
why I brought him in.
You asked the man.
That's why I brought him in.
Yeah.
it's oftentimes like in movies and stuff where there's a specific person called like a script supervisor who pays attention to stuff like this.
That
I'll
was
be honest with you. We need help with lighting. Do you know anything about lighting?
Yeah, I could.
Because like
I
right
know
now,
some.
because like right now you have a huge shadow behind you,
Oh,
and
yeah,
like
Yeah.
I just don't have enough lights.
Oh, I thought I was seeing demons.
We can.
Nah, so okay.
But no, I mean.
So
that's
okay,
some
you're
good
obviously giving us good pointers here and there.
critiques.
So what is something, you being our new intern, what is something that you would want to take over? Is it everything you just said, or is it what?
Wherever you guys need me, I'm just here to
wow.
assist.
Oh shit.
I like it.
Like,
I like it.
Right now, there's nothing in the chamber for me. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
no.
still applying, so I
So
have a lot of free time.
If I had to give him a title, this is me.
Okay.
I'd give him assistant producer and student assistant studio.
Let's make that
manager.
associate.
No, I would just put assistant to the studio manager.
Assistant studio manager.
No. Assistant to the studio manager.
Well, I say assistant.
Who's the studio manager?
You're the studio manager.
Oh shit! How many hats do I wear?
You wear a lot.
Okay. Assist
Yeah.
me.
So it's kind of like The Office, like when Dwight thinks he's assistant regional manager, but he's assistant to the regional manager. That's what you would be.
It's all about wording.
Yeah. I don't know, but so I mean,
I was an intern when I started here.
yeah.
so-
Actually,
now he
Anthony-
owns 99%.
yeah. It's 99 now.
What was shit?
It was 95. Now
All
it's
right.
99.
I gave
Jesus.
him my responsibility. All I have to do is show up now.
All right. So one thing you talked about was doing our social media presence. So I've been thinking about this for a while, guys. I was thinking about opening up a TikTok account.
You gonna be dancing? Or what?
Because no, I'm not gonna be dancing.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, like, that was one thing I was considering, but I just didn't know how to do it because I've never actually been on
Snapchat. We don't have a Snapchat
We
either,
don't have
which
a
is
Snapchat.
it's a big millennial
so
thing.
okay, we're obviously on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Those three we're on, and YouTube. But what is the next one we should be on, Ben, to like make this podcast go?
Parlor?
What the hell is that?
No, I'm just. That's Donald Trump's social media.
Wow.
Hey, you gotta expand the net. You know,
Yeah,
pull in other people.
shit. I'll take Donald Trump on this show.
I think that's his. I guess TikTok's the natural progression of things because that's like the new meta of social media.
And it's cool because you could do little clips,
Yeah.
right? It's little videos.
Yeah.
Like the one you did.
Yeah,
on
kind of
Instagram.
like the one I did of Peter. That's actually getting some traction right now.
Hey, that should be our
But-
first TikTok.
Yeah, possibly. So, how would you like to be our TikTok guy as well as our social media dude? So you can definitely give us that social.
I got the
media
job
presence.
on
No,
air.
well, we're still considering.
All right. Well,
yeah,
I don't know. I already gave him the job.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
You
still.
said
What is
assist
this
me.
job
I'm
pay?
hey, you're
Peter said
hired,
I got
bro.
like 5% of everything, so like
There you go.
Whoa.
Damn. Whoa, whoa. I was at 99, bro. What the hell?
5% of a percent.
How
My
did I
bad.
lose? I lost 1%.
All right, so
It's like the stock market, I
TikTok.
guess.
Are you willing to do TikTok?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah, we got a
All right.
TikTok, guys.
All right.
So Anthony's definitely going to be hooking you up with our TikTok or our email as well as our password that we're going to be using. We're probably never going to get on TikTok,
Oh, the Bucks
but
took
you
the
could definitely
lead.
do that. Damn, Peter's watching the NBA Finals over here. 3 minutes left. Pretty cool.
I'm the vice president of the Bucks fan club of El Paso.
I saw that.
Nice.
You and Mike Montes.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Anyways, one of the topics I wanted to get into, guys. So, a couple of weeks ago, or it's already been a couple of weeks, but 4th of July weekend, I was watching fireworks up in the air, and I was like, dude, this is fucking cool. What goes good with fireworks? Let's put some music. So I put, like, American music, and then, like, I was like, Alexa, play some American music, and then it's like, American Girl, and then fucking Toby Keith, bro, like comes on.
The sound
And
of
then-
America.
Yeah, and then it's just fireworks going, and he's like, "We'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American dude." And I
I
was
wonder
thinking,
how many kids were conceived to that song.
right?
I think so.
They're all named Toby
They're all
or
dope.
Keith.
Keith.
But I was thinking like, dude, that was definitely an artist back in the day that was fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
Like he was cool because like all the country music stars had like a normal cowboy hat, but Toby Keith had like this fucking different kind
Does
of
he that
cowboy.
honky tonk badonkadonk?
No,
Is that him?
no. Does he?
No.
No, that's not him.
Oh, I
Trace
don't-
Adkins, right?
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. God damn
That's
it.
another guy with a weird cowboy hat. But anyways,
Another good-looking blonde cowboy guy.
No, I think he was brunette.
I don't know. Bro.
He's got a ponytail though.
Yeah, he did have a ponytail.
Anyways, so I was thinking like of artists that were.
I'm waiting for Peter to
Why
say
were
I'm
you-
the Toby Keith
Why
fan
were you
club of El
thinking of
Paso.
that song? Like, I see Anthony like in the mirror, like honky tonk.
Donk.
Damn, Anthony. Okay.
I
Like,
was
we
a
were
big
just
song,
gonna
man.
fucking overlook that. Like,
Yeah.
wait, why that song came?
I mean, I asked, and everybody was like, "Yeah,
He saw
it's
it
on my
in
playlist
his tight fucking Wranglers, shaking
in the
his
studio."
All right. So I was thinking
Next on the stage,
the honky tonk man, Anthony Espelin,
How many hats do you have?
and they're all big.
oh, cowboy hat.
All right, so I was thinking like because Peter was like a fucking huge Toby Keith fan back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were, dude. You're a big Toby Keith fan. Like, look, see, and
Well,
this is so he's a little embarrassed to say it. He's a little embarrassed to admit
I wasn't
it.
a huge Toby Keith.
But you
fan.
listened to him.
Yeah, but that doesn't make you a fan.
He was a fan.
Well,
I fucking heard Britney Spears. I wouldn't call myself a
Okay,
Britney Spears
so
fan.
here's the
Brittany
thing.
has some bops.
So here's what I
Pretty
wanted
big.
to say.
but you gotta remember, like that was like, that was before 9/11,
no, this
right?
is
This
is
was-
what I said. No, it was after 2000.
Yeah, it was after
What?
9/11.
That's what I mean.
It was
Like it was
after
proud. You're like
It was
proud
af-
to be American.
Yeah,
Like,
it
that
was
was like
after
when
9/11.
it was like
Yeah,
now it's
yeah.
like, oh
who,
god,
who
you're
didn't have their American flag
yeah. That's
hanging
what I
from
mean.
the
Support the
window?
troops, man.
They didn't have their yellow ribbon.
I mean, that's what I mean. And you were in the service, so like that song
Yeah.
and everything. I mean, like, come on, man, that's
All
your
right.
anthem,
But that
bro.
was before I even joined the military. Of course, I knew who Toby Keith was. Everybody did.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like a fan.
Well, I think we should go into the next topic. You were,
Okay, so this is
I
what
wanna
I'm
say
saying.
something about
Peter's,
this.
Peter's a little defensive there,
No,
and that's fine. That's
to
fine.
say you're a fan of something and somebody that heard something
all right.
are two different. I saw the Titanic. Doesn't mean I was
not a fan.
freaking Leonardo DiCaprio fucking fan club.
All right.
member.
So what I was gonna say is like,
I'm the vice
so
president.
that song came out, and we just talked about like how a lot of people like listen to Toby Keith. He was a fucking huge star, dude. Fucking huge star. But now like a lot of people may not want to be like associated like
Right.
as his part of his fan club.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I was-
It's
and I was-
because
and I was
people
thinking
had
about it.
national pride, but then after this past couple 4 or 5 years, nationalism is 50-50 in this country
Yeah.
because
I'd
of
say
the way
less,
it
but
went.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it becomes a political thing.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, but what I'm saying is, okay, that guy was a huge star, and I was starting to think of like other bands or artists that we may have liked back in the day that we would kind of be a little scared to admit. So, like for example, I told Anthony, like Nickelback, fucking huge, dude. They were huge. Like they were selling out arenas. They were like their fucking CDs. Everyone had fucking Nickelback, right? Their T-shirts and everything. But now it's like, fuck, dude, you wouldn't be caught dead listening to Nickelback and having other people like know about it, right?
Yeah.
You want to hear a fun fact?
Tell me.
When I got hired at the radio station, the guy who hired me, Kevin, he had during the interview, he's like, "Hey, you like Nickelback?" And I was like, "Not really. I mean, yeah, I guess. I know their songs." And then he's like, "I guarantee if you take a girl to a Nickelback concert, you're getting laid that night." And I was like, "Damn, I love Nickelback." But yeah, that was just something.
Yeah, no.
Nickelback,
So,
I mean,
all right. So Nickelback is one. Creed is another one.
Creed.
I remember back like when I was in middle school.
I'm right up. and-
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah. What's his
know.
name?
I was never a fan.
Creed?
Not really.
They were huge when I was in middle school. So Nickelback, Creed, and then I was thinking like, okay, let's think of like real rock stars. What about Limp Bizkit?
Real rock stars, and he go to Limp Bizkit. Whoa.
Well, I mean, Limp Bizkit
Not
was
what I
big at
thought.
the
Yeah,
time.
but
Yeah,
not, yeah.
No, they were fucking
Yeah,
huge.
yeah.
Like
What'd I say?
everyone,
Hot
everyone
dog
was.
flavored water.
Yeah, yeah.
Chocolate starfish.
People
Yeah.
were buying like red New York Yankee hats because of Fred Durst.
I liked his CD cover. It was like him, like almost like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
cartoonish, like
Well, that's a
that.
whole other topic.
And then he started wearing the like bucket hats.
And
too.
then he had that weird guy with the fucking hair with the black eyes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
What was his name?
And then
I
he had a
don't-
midget. Didn't
I
he have
don't
a
know.
midget too?
No, that was Kid Rock.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Kid Rock. That's another
Yeah,
one.
that's another one.
Another weirdo.
Would you be embarrassed to like?
No, because at the time
My name is Kid.
I liked the music. I still like the music. I don't like who they are now, but I like the music then. Like I like Michael Jackson songs, but I didn't like Michael Jackson when he was going through all his weird phases.
True.
What about POD?
I like POD.
Los Lonely Boys.
Why would you?
that one song?
Why would you not like the Los Lonely Boys now, though?
No,
But-
because
Are they frowned
they're
upon?
irrelevant. They're like a one-hit
they're-
wonder.
Yeah, they're like kind of.
A couple
How
hit, 2 hit,
far
1 hit.
Yeah.
The hover.
You gotta chop it up for the DMCA,
Right.
dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So it's like, Los Lonely Boys. Who else? Smash Mouth.
Bare Naked
Smash
Ladies.
Mouth.
Bare Naked Ladies. Yes, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be
yeah.
embarrassed.
They
to
won a
any of those.
Grammy though.
I mean, a lot of these bands won Grammys and shit.
If you heard it on the radio, they-
Doesn't mean they're good.
AFI I used to love, and then Miss Murder came out, and then I was like, ugh, I hate. This
I still
song.
like AFI.
But I
you were wearing an AFI
that was like-
shirt
Yeah, I was
to
wearing
the
it.
no, I
reception.
still like them because then they came out with like their other albums, but that one song, Miss Murder, it just looked kind of weird on like I didn't. It was one of those that I was like I wasn't proud to say. Abel knew I liked them,
Yeah.
but like other people didn't know, and then when they heard him, they're like, it just sounds like he's whining.
Yeah.
Like, and you're like, oh yeah.
I
like it.
remember our cousin Josh. He was like, AFI. He's like, oh, Davey Havoc's so hot. When he had long hair and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Because he looked like a girl,
Yeah.
dude. He would wear makeup and he's like, oh, Davey Havoc is hot.
Wow.
No,
Yeah.
but
I don't
yeah.
know.
I mean, I wear AFI with pride, man. I wore it at your
Yeah,
wedding
yeah,
reception.
you
Yeah,
you
you
did.
Dude.
Yeah, but that album was cool.
Well, no, that's the Miss Murder album.
No, it isn't.
December Underground. Yeah, it is, dude. Believe me.
Oh yeah, because they had just came out the video. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, dude, AFI was cool, man. It
What?
still are.
Chumbawamba. Do you remember them?
Oh yeah.
Chumbawamba.
What was their song?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I know who Chumbo was.
You know what song I find entertaining but is weird? This is like a guilty pleasure, and maybe because I play it like at school and stuff. Is the Fox song.
What does the fox say?
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
God.
hilarious, dude. It really is like all the sounds that a fox.
That's
would make.
like that's prime time YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
it's,
like
for
one
real.
of the first
it's so
bigger hits.
dumb, but like if you actually see the video, like the real video,
Okay.
it's so funny, dude.
It's
like-
kind of like the Gummy Bear song.
Yeah, like how did the people producing this not just scrap it and be like, this is dumb?
Well, it's like Gummy Bear song, Baby Shark.
Yeah, but those are geared towards kids. The Fox song really wasn't. It was almost like a parody, and then it just blew up.
Yeah, I think it came from overseas too, right?
Yeah.
What about
like a
that?
Northern European.
What about that Asian dude, Psy? What was it?
Oh, the Gundam style
Yeah. Like, that one was stupid.
or the Magarena,
Yeah, that one was pretty dumb, too.
but they used to play it at the baseball games and all.
Yeah,
Yeah, but those guys, those guys had girls on stage.
true.
I mean,
Yeah, but
I never saw fucking, what does the fox say with girls?
yeah,
It does?
the video
Oh, I haven't seen it. I don't know. But anyways.
kind of funny.
All right, so who's your all-time band that you would be embarrassed to say?
Band.
Or artist? Because I even brought up Coolio. Coolio was the shit, bro. Mace.
Keenan and Kel.
Oh,
Yeah.
dirty bastard.
ODB was badass, though,
Yeah, I know.
before he died. But I'm talking about, like, who you're going to be embarrassed of, like, mentioning that
Like
you
the
like.
Spice Girls or something.
Ooh, I like Spice Girls.
Dude, they were hot, man.
They were.
Hit puberty like right
I
when they
don't
were
think
coming
there's-
out.
Perfect.
So there's
timing.
nobody.
So like,
there's no.
true story. When I was deployed, there was this guy that we would be like posted in a tower and all, and he'd start playing NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Mm.
And at first I was like, what? Like this guy's straight up, and he was a big Hawaiian guy, like huge guy, like jacked and everything. And I was like you're not gonna say like, why are we listening to it? You just
Yeah, you're
let
just
it
like,
do
we're
it.
listening to this.
And then but then I'm like, I realized like, I know all the songs too, and he just it was his escape. So I guess that's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
So,
listening to
but
him.
what is yours? Not the Hawaiian guys.
Well, well, I didn't have a choice.
Oh, okay.
He-
So
he-
you're
he
going.
made
You're
it.
gonna
Yeah,
go with
after a while, you
So you're
start
going with boy
liking it.
bands.
Yeah, like a Backstreet Boys or
98
98 Degrees.
dude.
98 degrees.
LFO was cool. LFO.
LFO.
New kids on the block.
But
Oh,
but you
God,
knew
yeah.
the song, so
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, whatever. I don't care.
All right. So Ben, you come from a different era. Is there anyone that you would like hate to like admit that you liked?
Off the top of my head,
Like Nicki Minaj,
Bieber.
Justin
I-
Bieber.
yo, Justin Bieber got some good songwriting though.
Biebers.
Okay. So who? I mean, who?
I guess Taylor Swift, right?
Taylor Swift.
Like
Okay, Taylor.
her songs are pretty catchy.
They are.
Like I'm not
Mine-
even that big of a fan, but like girls I've hung around with, like they play that. It's like going to a free concert essentially when you're in the car with a Taylor Swift fan.
Free concert.
Dude,
Huh?
Britney Spears too. I forgot about.
Dude, Britney is.
When she came out, dude, she was.
Dude, Britney's the shit.
I
I
think I,
love
had that
Britney.
poster on my wall, the one of her and
In a schoolgirl
Yeah.
outfit. Yeah, dude. I
Is it
think.
still stuck up there
no.
with your
Oh,
special tape?
It's in a special no place.
It's like. Is it?
No, I don't know
No,
what
but
happened to that thing.
nah, man. I don't know. I was just thinking like there's a lot of bands out there that I was listening to, but I would hate to like for people to know that I still listen to those songs.
What
like-
about Green Day?
Green
Oh,
Day
dude, I love
is
Green
kind
Day.
of one of them because
That was my whole high school.
I know like a lot of people still like when I was in high school, people either loved American Idiot or they hated it, you know, and they're like, oh, they're just an emo band and this and that. But they didn't realize like, dude, Green Day was the shit in the 90s.
Yeah,
you know?
that was before it. Yeah.
Yeah, like Green Day was the shit in
Yeah.
the fucking 90s. And then it just so happened like, yeah, they bought into like the emo movement
Yeah.
and they like dressed the part, you know?
Blink 182.
Blink 182 was fucking badass.
Yeah.
I feel like those bands are coming back though.
Who?
Like a lot of the
The emo
things you're
bands?
mentioning. No, just like in general because
Like who though?
It's because I was gonna say I think you're right because I think like it's just a generational thing, right? So like they're still releasing music, but like now like us that grew up with that, like we're like, oh man, let's go watch a concert with our kids that of stuff we listen to, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a revolving kind of thing. Like I don't know. I'm trying to think of an older band that my parents listen to. They're like, oh, you gotta hear this. I'm like, what the fuck? But you know what I mean, right? It's like the generation that grew up listening to that, like they do a reunion tour or something like that, and then all the adults that listen to that growing up want to go, and then they try to introduce
Yeah.
it to newer.
Do you feel like rock doesn't have an age group, whereas like pop and hip hop or rap may have like a certain age group, but like rock itself, like it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are, rock is like for everyone.
I don't think so, man. I think
Really?
yeah, because I think. Well, rock is a hard one because rock is pretty constant. Like it's throughout the years is pretty similar. At least the way it's written, the way it's formatted, and the way it sounds. Right?
Like
There's
how
little
ma-
differences.
How many
but
people do you know like Metallica that are kids in elementary and middle school today, all the way to like people in their 50s and 60s?
well, that's what I'm
like
saying because
Metallica.
their parents listen to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, rock tends to stand the test of time, whereas like
True. I would say that.
rap, where
no.
rap and hip hop doesn't.
It
you know?
evolves too much.
Like people don't even like people
too many
today
variants.
don't even know that fucking Snoop Dogg was a badass rapper.
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah.
No, I'm just fun.
But like, do you understand
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying? They just
Well, nowadays, like people like, oh, I don't mumble rap. Like nobody likes that mumble rap. Crap,
Yeah.
You know, and like there's
not,
some hardcore.
not even the rappers like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I think rock is pretty. I
You
think
know what?
it's the way
though?
it's written.
So I actually had this conversation with my wife, and I was saying, so I was listening to Pantera today, and I was like, she was like, "Oh my God, can we change this?" Like I was listening on the radio, right? And she's like, "Can we change this?" And I'm like, first of all, it's my car. Like,
Oh, Peter! Damn, he used one of
wait,
those.
wait. Let me take that back before she hears this and I'm in trouble.
He did
So
one
I
of
said,
those. This is my car. When you
it-
get your own car,
No,
Yvonne,
no,
you
wait.
could listen whatever
So I
you
said,
want.
turn into your
in
dad,
my
huh?
car, because
Instantly.
the kids like to complain what I listen to. So they want to hear like this hippity hop crap, whatever.
Hippity hop.
Hippity hop.
And so then I said, the only one that could listen to what they want, that's not me, is Yvonne. And then, so today we're driving and she's
Except
like,
for
can we,
today.
she's like, oh my God, change this. And I'm like, dude, it was a walk.
Yeah. Well, it's the only song
And
like
it's
you
like,
plays
"Woo."
for bedtime.
Respect, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, dude, I love this song. Like I've always said,
Getting pumped up.
yeah, fuck yeah. Like, so I'm like driving
Getting
and she's
pumped
like,
up to go to Walmart.
she's like, I hate this song. And then I'm like, dude, why do you hate it? And she's like, well, because they're yelling and they're angry and whatever. And I'm like, dude, first of all, it has like the guitar solo, it has the drums. I'm like, all the music now, it's a voice and it's not even their true voice.
Ooh, that's true.
So everything, the beats and everything are done computerized. The voice is re-enhanced digitally.
Right.
Like nothing's nothing's real.
dude,
Yeah.
I like the rock because I say, but I like rock music.
The Rock.
But
You don't sound old at all right now.
but I
Hippity
li-
hop rock.
I like rock because it has the guitar solos,
Yeah.
it has the drums, it has the bass. You can hear the bass. It has all the components, and though you might not, you might hear it as racket. I hear the individuals
Yeah.
all in their own,
Dude.
and that's why I like rock.
Yeah, like Peter, I think Peter just opened up a new topic. And this is crazy because like a lot of these artists now, they're all auto-tune, right?
Yeah.
And I think I saw something that Usher, it came out on like Facebook, you know, like when you're scrolling through Facebook and it shows like clips from like 3 years ago or whatever. So Usher had like told T-Pain back in the day that he ruined music because T-Pain's all auto-tune, right? And then it turns out that T-Pain can actually sing.
Like with his, he has a
with
good
his
Yeah,
voice.
T-Pain
voice.
sings way
Yeah.
better.
But
Yeah.
he went with that.
But he
auto-tune.
went with the auto-tune because that's what was.
People wanted to hear
Yeah.
something different, something.
But now, like, you find out that T-Pain can actually sing, and he sings beautiful like a fucking bird, dude. He sings amazing. But then Peter's talking about, like, how guitar solos and these guys actually using their voice. I saw another clip of this vocal coach on YouTube. He was critiquing the guy from Disturbed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah. So he was singing that song, and he was like, at first the vocal coach is like, dude, he's a fucking rock star. Like, there's no way he's gonna be able to perform this. Like, you know. So he's like watching it,
Dude, Rockstar lead
Dude.
singers have the best voice. Corey Taylor.
Yeah.
dude.
Stone Sour, okay, you hear him Slipknot, he's yelling and screaming and all in most songs. You hear Stone Sour, whole different
Genre kind of.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's still same genre, but it's
Yeah.
It's very soft.
yeah, dude. He expresses his voice and even his own individual stuff. Dude, Corey Taylor has one of the best voices I've ever heard, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's incredible. all these guys that come out on, you know, like heavy metal or rock or whatever you want to call it, because people want to critique it because they're like, I don't understand what they're saying. They have some of the best voices.
why is that? Do you think, or like, do you think it's like
I really
they're
think
able to handle the stress on their voice because of how they use it?
the stress and just, I mean, to be any musician, and I'm saying pop and all that, like, it's just so simple to count out. Like, when you think voices, people think Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, you know, like
Yeah.
soul and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But who's to say that rockers can't have soul?
yeah,
Rocker or
definitely.
emotion or, oh, well, they had so much trouble because they were from this. And it's
Well,
like,
rock
rockers
originated
too.
from blues, so
Yeah,
I mean,
it
it's
did.
a feeling,
And people
It's,
forget that. And
yeah.
it's just, you're adding in the drums, you're adding in the bass, you're adding in guitars. And then some of these guys that are in rock bands are playing the guitar at the same time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Most of them, I would say. Jonathan Taylor from Korn
Yeah,
has an incredible voice.
yeah. Foo Fighters. What's his name?
Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl. Yeah.
Dave Grohl has an incredible voice. Who was a damn drummer at
Yeah.
the time? Like, damn, dude. I just feel like lead singers in rock bands don't get the credit they're supposed to or that they deserve. And yes, R&B is a total different genre,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say that R&B singers have better voices than rock. I mean, I don't know.
But usually they're the ones that are performing the
This is
fucking
bullshit.
Star Spangled Banner.
I definitely like listening to these conversations
But it's
because
true,
you
right?
guys are just punching up to the generation above you the same way that like kids my age and younger, like Jacob, your kids, like they're gonna be having the same conversations.
They don't know shit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Back
okay.
in
Get
my
off my
day.
lawn, kid.
All right. So who's an artist in your generation, Ben? Because your generation, whatever the hell you are,
I think I'm Z, right?
I don't know, dude. But who's someone that who's someone that you think is an amazing artist that we would probably say like, nah, not so much.
I don't know, cause I usually, honestly, my music range varies from like, I'm not even joking, like classical, all the way to Motown, like Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, like you guys are talking about, to like some of the rock bands. I don't really know who you guys are talking about, but like when you guys said Creed, I originally just thought of the Rocky spinoff.
Oh yeah.
I was
Wow.
like, oh, that's a good
The
movie.
Rocky spin.
Yeah, yeah.
So
This
going
I didn't even
guy.
think about that. That's
going
all.
to some of that stuff, like I'm not discrediting, R&B and Motown and classic rock or some of the bands, because I grew up listening to The Who, Bread, then listening to Aretha Franklin, Stevie Wonder,
Yeah.
I like to think I'm pretty well rounded in music. And then like even rap, like I like Tupac, I like but I just feel I'm a rock guy. I like rock, I like metal. And I always feel like they get put off to the side. Even Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like when they do their voting, a lot of times a lot of the rock people don't get in.
Yeah.
That should be in, I think. So it's just I don't know. It's just this idea that just because you're kind of yelling and screaming and all, you don't have a voice. But when you break up individual, and if you're looking at a band as a whole, you should look at all aspects, like the instrument playing, the soundboard running. All this stuff comes into play.
Yeah.
And I think Corey Taylor is a great example, though. But even like Lizzie Hale, female rocker, right?
Mhm.
Coming up, she has an incredible voice.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've ever heard her just singing like by herself,
Right. Yeah.
and there's a bunch of female rockers that they choose to go that way, but they'll never be looked at as a good voice like Whitney Houston or like shit
The
like that.
stereotypical singer.
Yeah, and they probably got just as good of voices
Why do you think that is?
because it
Their appearance?
their appearance and that they're screaming their
genre.
emotion.
Yeah.
Because everybody puts their emotion into their songs. I would say. I think that's what makes an artist. You're using your life experiences, your emotion, and you're putting so much into it, but they're almost they're just expressing it in a whole different way than
Cause I was thinking their appearance, like when I was telling you guys about that vocal coach,
it could be following too. Because look at a lot of R&B, it comes off of the gospel stuff, like gospel singing and all that, church singing and all. So it's almost like it's easier to accept. Rock, on the other hand, is like looked at as
Devil
sex,
worshiper.
drugs, and rock and roll,
Yeah.
kind of. So,
But that's what I'm saying, like appearance wise, because that vocal coach, he saw the guy from Disturbed, and the guy's got like these two big ass piercings right here. He's got this goatee, skinhead. He's like,
hey, John Moyers from El Paso?
yeah, you told us.
Yeah,
You've brought it up.
he's a bass player from Disturbed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
His mom was my English teacher.
Oh, yeah. You did
And
tell us
she's
that.
a friend of mine now.
Yeah, you're. Wow.
Ms.
Get him
Moyer.
on the show,
Shout
man.
out to Ms. Moyer.
Yeah, get her.
I'll get her on the show.
Get her
She's
on the
cool as
show.
hell, dude.
Dude, I would say this. Like, my sister used to listen to like a lot of like not rap but hip hop growing up, and I always told her that's not music. That's not that's they're just freaking talking over a beat. Like it's not. It didn't take me to like middle school, like going into high school, where I started like listening to it. And dude, I mean, the way they put the words together, like it's an art itself, just like the poetry involved in trying to come.
So
up
what's your favorite genre? Let's throw that out. I mean, just like a roundup, close this segment.
I have to say classic rock.
Classic
like,
rock.
Yeah.
What's yours?
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna say rock, like
As a whole.
yeah,
Like
because
classic, new.
yeah,
punk,
because there's
alternative?
like some emo shit that I like from my day, but then there's like that classic rock that we used to hear with Dad. There's that classic rock that I would hear at the station we used to work at that I really
AC/DC.
like. So I just like rock altogether.
Yeah, Ben.
I guess just what's going on right now with hip hop and rap. That's like my generational thing.
The
Peter?
thing I don't like about rap is like it almost seems like they recycle the song so fast. Like I'll remember like there'll be a song and you're like, man, this song's badass. They play the shit out of it and then you never hear from it again.
Yeah.
Like on rap stations, like they rarely go and play older rap songs. It's always the latest.
Well,
the
like,
latest.
see, and that was a thing that I think a lot of the criticism that KLAQ gets is, one, it's the only rock station here. But a lot of the criticism is like, oh, they play the same shit. But it's like, dude, it's
Not
because
really.
it's like, but okay, they talk about like AC/DC, Metallica, that
They're
they are.
incorporating.
But it's like, dude,
40
do
years
you-
of rock
exactly
in an hour
and
frame.
it's
you know,
like,
Right.
do you realize that, like Metallica, for example, they've been around forever. Red Hot Chili Peppers been around forever. Like these bands that we like, whereas like how Anthony is saying,
and
a
they're
lot
still
of these
incorporating the new
how
bands
these
that
hip
come out.
hop and rap guys, like one year passes by and that's old news,
Yeah.
Where a lot of the rock guys, they stand like for
Yeah.
10,
I'll
15,
give
20,
them, I'll
30
give them credit
years.
there because they are incorporating the new, like Greta Van Fleet and
Yeah.
like stuff coming out like that. But then you got, of course, the Metallicas, you got the White Snake, you got AC/DC, Def Leppard, stuff like that you wouldn't hear anywhere else. It would just be obsolete. It'd disappear.
And those guys are still on tour,
If yeah,
Like a lot of those bands are still on tour and
fucking
shit.
Rolling Stones are still.
Whereas
on tour.
like
Right.
like a lot of these rappers and shit, like they're not even doing anything anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sounds bad, but they're not.
But it's almost that quick buck.
Yeah.
and you can't blame them. It's almost like they're record labels. They look for the new hot ticket, and it's almost like the old rockers still have that. I mean,
Yeah.
damn, Alice Cooper is still touring.
Yeah. But anyways, so Peter, before we started the show, you talked about like how Father Time has finally caught up with you, and apparently you think you're some kind of athlete. But yeah, like, so tell us a little bit what happened to you, and then when did you realize that it was over?
All right, so I'll start off. Over the summer, I've been taking the kids to open gym. Just get them out of the house, get off with electronics and all. Shout out to rec centers, dude. Like, first of all, I want to say, like, I take the kids to go play foosball, pool. We go out to the baseball fields, we'll hit. And then we go out to, we go inside, open gym. The times vary. But it's all free. Dude, like, you want to get your kids off the tablet? And I know a lot of people are working, but if you're not working, you got kids, damn, take them or have them go down because open gym is so fun. There's so many kids over there. I live on the Northeast now, so I go to Veterans Park, and I take the kids and they play with other kids their age or even older or younger, whatever. But they're doing something. You know what I mean? Just play. For us, playing basketball at the rec centers or anything was natural. Nowadays, it's a rarity. But over there's actually a pretty good turnout. And anyway, so I took the kids and I took Noah today. And a couple of days ago, I took the kids and I was sitting there and some guy's like, hey, we need a fourth. You want to come play? And I was like, oh, shoot. Dude, I haven't played like competitive basketball against people my age because I always play with the kids in years. And I was like, dang, okay, man. These kids are, I call them kids now because they're like high school, maybe college, and then there's a few, maybe older, like in their 20s. I'm 35, and so whatever. I played a couple of games the last time. Well, today I went out there and it was just repetitive. Like I played probably like 6-7 games, and it was fun.
So how'd you feel after the
Kids
game?
from the Northeast. Well, during the first game, I played horrible. Like I played almost intimidated at first because I was like, oh, damn.
Feeling it out first.
Well, just like, damn, I haven't played. First of all, basketball is probably my worst sport. I'm not bad at it, but it's my worst sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could compete in it, but
It's like the Dennis Rodman of basketball.
yeah, I play
Rebound and
aggressive,
defense.
but I'm not a good shooter. Whatever. But anyway, so first game we lose, and I was like, oh, I kind of got whatever. I got a good workout. In my eyes, it's like I didn't play to win. I played to get a workout.
Just get that run in.
Yeah. So they even another guy was like, hey, how many steps did you get? Because I had my Fitbit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, dude, look good. And then whatever. So I sat down for a couple of games. And then they were like, some guy, he looked like in his late 20s, maybe early 30s. He was probably the next oldest person.
Uh-huh.
Comes up and he's like, hey, bro, come on, we need you. I need a big man. And I'm like, I'm the big man? Because I'm not tall.
Well,
but
he
then
didn't say tall, man. He
yeah,
said
you
big
need a
man.
stocky, someone to push around. And I was like, all right, dude, I'll go play. And so I went out there and we started winning. Like I was playing with these guys and they were like kids, dude, like high school, tall,
Yeah.
And
Do you play shirt on or shirt off?
no, shirt on. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
No, I don't know.
I'm a big guy.
I mean, skins
You know
versus
what's
shirts.
funny though? Like, so that second game, I was into it more. I scored a couple of points. I was boxing out. I was,
Yeah.
And then like that third game, I started talking crap, like, because they're all talking crap to
Yeah,
each
yeah,
other,
yeah.
but everyone's cool with it. And it took me back, dude. I was like, oh, we're playing like that? Okay.
Dude.
And then like the guy's bumping me, and I'm like, oh, you gotta bump harder. You ain't gonna move me. Just talking smack.
Dude,
and it was so fun. Like I had such a good time. And at the end, of course, they were like, hey, old man. And when he said old man, one of the kids, because they were young,
High
dude.
schoolers. And
Yeah,
shit.
this one kid's like, hey, old man. And he was like, good game. And I was like, damn, I'm that old man. It hit me like, boom.
Was that the first time it hit you?
I mean, obviously, I know I'm not a young buck anymore, but I always thought I don't know. It was just a weird moment. Like,
The reason I ask is because we play softball and they always
but
say
everyone's always
Yeah,
old.
yeah, they always say,
Everybody
like,
grows with me.
hey, let the young guys
Yeah,
run
we're the young
and
guys
this
still.
and that. And we're like in our 30s and shit. And they're like, let the young guys
Yeah,
go.
because they're in their 50s.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, so
You're
when
the
they were
old
like,
man.
hey, old man, and they give me 5 and all, and I was like, oh man. And then it hit me like, I'm the old man.
Yeah.
And then like I was telling Anthony on the way over here, my legs are sore right now. But my leg was sore and I like moved my ankle and it like popped like poof. And I was like, oh damn. I'm
That's
old.
new.
so what is it that you're gonna be putting on? Are you gonna be putting on like the icy hot, the Bengay, wearing a brace
I'm
and
not
shit
there
like
yet.
that?
Ben Gay.
Nah,
Yeah, man.
I do wear a knee brace sometimes. I didn't wear it today, but sometimes I do.
I had so much fun in high school when I would go to the rec center here on the west side, the one on High Ridge or whatever. We would always go there and play. And there was this guy, dude. He was probably like 40 or 50. And he would take off his shirt and he was fucking hairy, dude.
Really?
Fucking hairy. And he was fat. Big dude, white guy. He would wear a headband, but he would take off his shirt. He was fucking fat. And then he would go down low in the post and shit. And then like he would, dude, nobody wanted to guard him because he's fucking sweating
sweaty.
like nasty.
Ew.
And
That's
that guy would
good.
just put up
Maybe I
mad
should-
points.
Maybe I should take off
He
my
would
shirt.
put up mad points. Yeah, but you're not fucking hairy. Like this guy looked like
But I'm sweaty.
He
You'll
looked
be a
like-
slip and slide.
But I'm sweaty. I'll slip by him. Slip by that defense.
this guy looked
It-
fucking.
you know
Like,
what?
yeah, a sweater on.
Yeah,
It was fun though. It was fun. Like
How do you feel being the old one? Like, is it like
you
a
know
slap
what?
in the
I
face?
was
like,
actually doing pretty good. Like I said, we started winning and all. and yeah,
Like, do you accept it, or you're just like, nah, I'm not an old man? Like, or are you like,
No,
damn,
no,
I am the
I'm
old
not
man?
old.
well, it didn't really hit me.
You know what's so funny is
after the
somebody
game.
really older than us is listening to this. Like, these guys don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
No,
Danny Cruz is probably like, they're not old. Wait till you get to
but
my
then I
age.
look back and it's like age doesn't matter because I actually scored. I actually played good. I actually, I was winded.
Mm.
Yeah.
There were times where I was like, and these kids look like they hadn't done anything, and I'm like, we're like 5-6 games in, and they're breathing like normal, and I'm over here like looking for an oxygen mask. but I was competing, so it didn't really affect me too much. Just that first game, I think height wise, because they were all taller than me. But then once dude, like I've played sports all my life. I've played basketball all my life.
Mm.
So once you kind of got through that, and you're like, just play your game, man. Play what you can,
Yeah.
and then just shoot from the range. Like shoot around, dude. I started doing I catch the ball, and I'm like, I'm playing low, and then I take one step, and then I step out.
Fucking fadeaway and
All
shit.
Fadeaway
the
jumper?
all
Kobe
the time,
fadeaway.
dude.
Ah.
Started working. Anyways,
All right. Well, speaking of old people, Jennifer Hahn's gonna be fighting come September.
I'm like,
No,
where
no.
are you going with this?
No,
Damn.
no, no. Hey, dude. Let's be honest.
Speaking of old people,
Speaking of old people, in the fight game, she's considered a very old
a
woman,
veteran, savvy vet.
a savvy vet, but she is old, and she's gonna be taking on a vicious opponent. And Peter, I mean, you're a big fan of Jennifer Hahn over there.
I am. I think she's.
So
She's
okay,
great at what she
is
does.
this like her last hurrah? Is this her last moment to shine on the big stage? Because this fight is going to be on DAZN. I mean, what? Like,
Are we gonna watch it here?
I don't know if we're gonna do. I mean, it's in September. Do you know where the fight's going to be, Peter? Is it going to be?
It's in England.
Oh, it's in England.
Oh, yeah, you
it's
did
in
say
England.
that. London.
Well, let's go. Imagine we go to England.
It is
Take the show to
an Emerald
overseas.
Headling
Damn.
Stadium.
Let's ask our intern. Is that in the budget?
No, it's not.
Not in the budget. Damn
Damn.
it.
How do we?
We need to sell
September
more
4th.
tickets.
It's gonna go the zone. The zone's gonna be showing.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, DAZN's gonna be showing it. It's gonna be
They're
like
the co-main event, I believe.
Mm.
it's Matchroom Boxing that is putting on this event. This is a big stage for her because like I don't think she's ever been showcased as the co-main event.
I think she has.
She's been
but,
the main event
but
here
it was
in El
lo-
Paso.
local.
But I'm talking about
promotions.
on a fucking card, dude. Not national TV. This is international TV. This is Matchroom Boxing, dude.
Yeah.
This is DAZN. This is where boxing is right now in the moment.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what? I've spoken to her prior to this. When she just had a child a couple of months ago, or like
It's her
almost
second,
6
right?
months. Yeah, and that's why she had to step away. Obviously, COVID played a part, and then having a child. But this is a great opportunity because when I talked to her, I had asked, of course, as a boxing fan and just talking to her, I was like, hey, so what's next for you? And she's like, oh, I'm looking for a big fight. And that's all she would say. Like, I'm looking for a big fight. Like any boxer. Like any boxer is looking for a good fight. Obviously, there's promotions. It's not just the boxer. I mean, as a boxer, you want to fight the best and everything. You want to show what you got. But unfortunately, in the game, there's a lot of factors in it, like promotions and all that. And so when I found out today that she was getting this fight, I thought it was an incredible opportunity for her. Even though, I mean, she's a world champ. She'll always
She's
going to
be the underdog.
Yeah,
right?
but in this, the way it looks, and I mean, like, I'm not biased. I call it how I see. The lady she's fighting is she's 18-0, I believe. No losses, has a few knockouts, about 6 knockouts, and she holds the WBA, WBC, IBF lightweight titles, and this is a good fight for Jennifer Hahn. Currently she's around like number 6 contender, I guess you would say. Worldwide, like if you were to combine the belts and everything. So this is a good opportunity for her to prove that she still has it. Not that she ever lost it, but that, her belt is gone. She's not the champ.
Yeah.
And I just think, I'd love to have her in just so she could explain more about it. But from what I'm seeing is she's got a lot of work to do. And I know she's up to the challenge. And it's just a great opportunity. The fact that she's getting this opportunity is awesome. And it just shows a lot, like there's people interested in this still.
Yeah. If we could bring her in studio, it would be amazing. But even just bringing in your boy David, and this guy's huge in boxing. He probably knows boxing more.
I want to
than
bring
a lot of
Johnny
people.
back in.
Johnny Guillen as well.
She knows Johnny. I think she's sparred with Johnny before.
Yeah, and if we could get those guys back in get Johnny back in studio, as well as like your buddy David, and then they can kind of like talk about more in depth of what is taking place in the boxing world, it'd be great. But sticking to the fight game, Conor McGregor just fought over the weekend, and he actually got his ass kicked. So much so, like, he broke his fucking leg. His leg bent the other way. Oh. He broke his. I'm not a freaking body parts person, but is it the
doctor?
Is it the tibia? Is it tibia or tibula or whatever? What is it, Ben? You're the smart guy. You went to college, right?
I don't know. His leg just pointed the other way.
Yeah.
I think it was like his lower bone right here, right? Like around the ankle.
The leg bone.
Thanks, Ben.
The hip bone. No.
But anyways, yeah, so this guy broke his leg. It looks disgusting. But after the fight, he was still talking shit to Poirier. He was like, you fucking suck.
But that's him.
And then he's like talking shit about the guy's wife and everything. But what I wanted to say was like, yes, Conor McGregor's a big shit talker. He sells the fights and everything, but are his best days behind him?
Oh, by far.
Like, he hasn't won a fucking fight against a fucking, like, a winner, like a guy that's actually worth a damn since, like, I think they said 2016 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, the guy's irrelevant in the fight game. The shit talking game, he's amazing.
See, but
in terms of, like, the fight game, like, he fucking sucks, dude. And I know, like, people, like, this was a big pay-per-view, and I know a lot of people bought it, and it has that Showtime feel, like the big fight feel, like, kind of like a Canelo fight. But at the same time, like, dude, you haven't won in forever. It's like 5 years or whatever. Like, and I don't know. I think his career is over now.
I want to say his career is over in the fact that he's a contender. But look at, and I'm going to use this example.
But could he main event another fight?
Of course. And you know why? This is my example. MMA to boxing. This is the difference. MMA to boxing. A lot of MMA fighters can create a name for themselves. And I'm going to use like Chuck Liddell, Shamrock, Ortiz.
Yeah.
Those guys created a name and to this day are still relevant in some broadcasts. Like Bellator when they held the Ortiz and
no, it was Golden Boy that held it. Ortiz versus Liddell?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was
Liddell.
Golden Boy.
So when they were the main event.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is,
but I'm talking about in terms of
wait.
like the fucking, is he a top contender?
No,
like,
no.
Is he,
contender wise, no.
Because that's Golden Boy that told it. But
the question was,
I'm talking about UFC.
But the question
UFC
was,
takes
are they a main
serious.
event?
UFC takes themselves serious. Like, that's fucking Golden Boy. Golden Boy is just trying to sell a fight.
But they were still a main event.
But UFC would never dare to put Chuck Liddell.
If it's gonna sell tickets,
no,
if it's gonna sell tickets,
no, they wouldn't.
No, because it would totally discredit them.
They wouldn't.
It would discredit them.
They would, yeah, because.
But what I'm saying is, he's still a main. He's not a contender in a championship sense anymore. Not at all. And anybody that says he is delusional, in my opinion. Is he a contender like, is he a main event still? Yeah, somebody will pick up those rights. Somebody. And he'll still be a main event. Fucking Mayweather's still a main event.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
And he's an exhibition fucking, he makes the rules and everything.
Yeah, but Mayweather has the ability because he has his own promotion. Whereas Conor McGregor, he's never fought outside of the UFC. And the only time he did was to fight Mayweather, which
Yeah.
Mayweather fucking controlled
So
everything.
this is one thing.
And the UFC
Okay,
allowed him to do
but
that.
now that they know he's broken goods. He's done, in my opinion, and I'm sure
I
Dana
don't
White.
think they're gonna cut him loose.
I do. What did they gain from him?
I don't know.
He is irrelevant.
I mean, he sells fights. Like
That's
as
what
long
I'm
as
saying. As long
as
he's
you put him on
making money.
the card, like he's the co-main event or whatever, you know that Conor is gonna be there. But like he's gonna be fighting the fucking pizza boy.
I think
and
he's
shit.
at the level of
You know,
Anderson. He's
he's-
at the level of Anderson Silva.
Yeah, and Anderson Silva never fought for the fucking title again. He was fighting fucking Joe Schmo and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And I think that's what they'll do with Conor. And
Put
it's
him
up to
on a-
Conor of if he wants to be that guy, that Anderson Silva, like that's just going out there to fucking beat up on Joe Schmo or get his ass kicked by Joe Schmo. But he's not gonna fight. I don't think he should fight Poirier again. That guy's already fucking whooped his ass. Then they fought again. Conor broke his fucking leg. This guy's like, dude, Poirier's like the shit. He's your number one guy. He is the champ. Conor's not even fucking ranked, in my opinion. Like, he's not even a top contender. There's so many other guys. Because what's going to happen, if you keep on putting Conor against him,
You're
there's gonna be-
undermining everyone else.
Yeah, you're fucking, those other guys are going to be like, yo,
Yeah,
what
your
the fuck,
rankings go
man?
out the window.
Exactly.
Your whole credibility goes out the
So
window.
that's why I say, like, as in terms of a big time, like, yeah, he's got the name, but I think him as a true contender, his career is fucking over.
Yeah.
He's done.
No, I agree with you.
But I don't know. Fucking last thing before we close up shop, I wanted to bring up this last hot topic, whatever you want to call it. So we were talking about how the All-Star game was being played. It was the All-Star game, home run derby. It's it's
Baseball.
baseball at its best. Like, I love the fucking home run derby. It's so exciting. I watch it every single year. And then the All-Star game, it's cool, man. I like the All-Star game, even when it was like
Yeah, because they almost go back to a kid sensation. Like
it,
they're there for the love of the game.
it's just cool seeing all the fucking superstars.
Yeah, but
on
they're
the same
playing like
field.
kids. Like
Yeah.
they joke with each other, they hug each other.
Yeah, man. But so Stephen A. Smith, from ESPN, First Take, he said something really stupid. He said that Ohtani was not he cannot be the main guy for baseball because he doesn't know English. And it was kind of stupid because, like, baseball is an international sport, but it's also like it's mainly a Caribbean sport. Like,
I was gonna say half
all
the
of our
players don't
all of our
speak
all-star
English.
all of the MLB's all-stars are from the fucking
Yeah,
Caribbean.
like their
you know?
first language wasn't English.
Yeah, it's
Right.
fucking Spanish. And then, like, now they have guys that are coming from Japan, like Ohtani, like, dude, like Ichiro, these guys.
who have always been badass at baseball too.
Yeah,
Japan.
Yeah, because it's an international sport. Starting in the Little League level, you know, they
Yeah.
host the Little League World Series every year.
Yeah.
And Japan's, like, always one of the top teams in Little League.
Yeah.
So, anyways, he made that comment, and I thought it was stupid because, dude, I don't think you have to speak a language to be the face of that sport. I don't think so. And it shows in other sports. Like, right now we're watching the NBA Finals. The main guy in the NBA Finals is Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak. The guy doesn't speak, like, he speaks English, like, very poorly, right? But that doesn't make him any less of a player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then also, who's the biggest boxing attraction? Canelo. And he's barely learning to speak
Yeah, most of
English.
these people pick up English because, let's be honest, marketing wise, it's a good move for them because
Yeah.
they relate with the people who pay the most money. I mean,
Yeah.
So that's why they pick it up. But a lot of them, through most of their life or career, They don't speak English. Look at UFC. Look at like
Yeah, like
a
in
lot
the
of
UFC
fighter
for
is a
when-
Portuguese and all that.
yeah. So like when I
Brazil.
started liking the UFC, you had like Anderson Silva, you had Andre Arlovsky, because at that time Andre Arlovsky was the heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
He didn't know fucking English. You had Fedor Emelianenko fighting. Like, dude, you had all these guys and they didn't speak fucking English great. You know,
Yeah.
they all used interpreters. So I thought it was stupid that he would make that, but even more so that.
Or how about that guy that won the Masters recently?
Oh yeah. Fuck, Matsuyama, I think is his name. But yeah, like, dude. Now, like, every sport now, especially with the power of social media, is an international sport. It's very rare that you're gonna have like a sport that's only like played in the United States.
Yeah, and who would
What
like
is it,
that
like,
sport anyways?
all-
Like,
what is it?
football.
Ultimate frisbee,
Football, right?
hacky sack,
frisbee golf,
hacky sack.
Frisbee golf.
football. You said?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's not international, really, right? they
Well,
have a
they play in
Canadian.
Europe,
Yeah, but they play in Europe.
Europe.
They play in Europe.
But I mean,
I mean, if
It's
there
a
was this
separate
badass player that was like a quarterback that played for Europe, I mean, if like he was German or something, and then he comes to the U.S., people are gonna say, "Oh, he can't be the face of football because he's not."
They play it in Canada too.
I mean, if
I
Jerry
just-
Jones found a German that could play badass
Right.
football and he was better than Dak and all,
he'd be on the team.
nobody would give a shit
No.
if they were freaking undefeated.
Yeah.
yeah. So
It's just stupid because it's like America is a melting pot. You know what I mean? Of all different nationalities and
Yeah.
races,
Yeah,
and it's like
and it's
for
not
you to
like
say
we have-
something like that.
We
So-
don't have a national language.
So and see, and that's
Just
why
stupid.
that's why I thought it was dumb, because Stephen A. Smith,
He's an
like,
idiot.
he was so outspoken when there was this black movement, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we need to like stand together as one.
Yeah.
We're tired of being
Oppressed.
yeah, exactly, like being looked down on by we're the minority group. We're being looked down by like our
Nothing more American than shitting on somebody else, right?
Yeah, but now he's a hypocrite because he's saying the exact same
Yeah.
things as what he was fighting for
Dude,
last year.
unfortunately,
You know?
that's the time we live in nowadays.
But it's like
hypocrisy.
it's like, dude, you're so full of shit.
It's
bro.
all just clickbait, though. Like
Yeah.
all those ESPN shows, they're just there to get you guys talking about it.
Yep.
They don't really believe half the stuff they say. They're
Okay.
just saying it for the clicks to get more money.
Yeah. We need to start doing that.
Yeah, Ben, that's why you're gonna handle our social media.
Like,
So hurry up and say something controversial right now. What is the one thing you're gonna say? We're gonna make a little clip of it, and then hopefully it becomes clickbait.
It's gonna be TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok. That's gonna be our first TikTok video.
I got nothing.
Jesus
I-
what those billionaires are
And this
doing.
guy's handling our social media now.
Hey, what the billionaires are doing isn't going to space.
The
What?
FBI killed Martin Luther King.
Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
I think that's a
Hey,
Fact,
that's
though,
a
right?
clip.
That's
Jimi Hendrix died
that's a fact. No.
because of the FBI.
Not to the white people.
Oh man, Jimi Hendrix. What
Died because of the FBI.
did he?
Jimmy.
I took that class in college.
Conspiracy theories?
No, it was Jimi Hendrix class.
Oh. They have a class dedicated to Jimi
What?
Hendrix?
Yeah.
Like his biography?
No,
Or, like,
it's
his life, or-
it starts with his music and then related music, so it goes into like jazz
So, like,
and
sociology type thing?
everything. And then it goes into how he died and why he died.
His heart
and-
stopped beating.
Well, and who, it goes into all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. Anyways, going back to the space race. That's what I was talking
What about it?
I don't think that's technically space.
What do you mean? They went up.
But they weren't in space. They didn't orbit. They literally just went.
They touched space.
They
And then
touched space and came down.
Yeah, it's going to space.
I don't know, man.
Are you guys about to drop 10K for like a
Just-
down payment to
It's
go to
kind of
space?
it's
with
kind of like
Virgin?
going to like Disneyland and then just the parking lot and then just coming back, right? Like you kind of
Yeah.
went to Disneyland, but
Like technically,
You
I was
didn't-
at Disneyland.
yeah.
Well, I mean, these are just like baby steps.
Like you were
True.
able to get the location to tag that you're at Disneyland,
yeah.
but you weren't actually in Disneyland.
Right, I
Like you
kinda
didn't write
agree.
any rights.
That's kind of cop out.
right.
Yeah.
Like if you go to space, like travel in space, like
Like go to the International Space Station or something.
and
Do you think they have a gift
orbit-
shop
Well,
there?
like a lot of
No.
people,
Go
would,
into
a
orbit.
lot of people would say we've never been to space because
that's
it's-
an orbit. Yeah.
yeah,
that's
you're
not-
just like right there, like talking about like deep space. We've never gone into deep space.
You guys should talk about how the Earth is flat. That's a good quote.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's it right there.
Flat earthers.
Yeah.
Are you a flat earther?
No, I've been dealing.
Yo.
I've been
some
delving
shit.
deep into like conspiracy theories now
Oh,
because I'm just so bored.
well, dude, you got to
don't-
share these. Like, you're all
fascinating.
quiet
Like,
over
one-
there. We had some
Well, you
what's
guys are talking about like
we had
boomer stuff,
stupid ass
man.
topics here, and you're sitting
Let's
on
get to the meat
conspiracy
potatoes.
theories? Dude,
Like
we're an hour and a half in.
Aliens?
Where were you?
that's not a conspiracy.
Damn,
Like those,
intern?
there's no way humans are so conceited, just thinking that we're so special,
Yeah.
that we're the only life in the universe.
Do you believe there are giants?
Giants?
Ooh, that would be cool.
I mean, look at Dirk. Look at Bull Bull, man.
Oh, I thought he said look at Dark. I was
No,
like,
Dirk.
Dark.
No, like
Or like Bull.
Yeah.
Have you seen how tall they are? They're like almost 8 feet?
Yeah.
They're like 7.5 at least.
Hey, did you see that Shaq visited the museum where it has like the world's tallest man? And it was like, I mean, it's a fucking thing of him, and he's like 8'11". Shaq looks tiny compared to that guy.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. They
Well, I
were
think Yao Ming.
Yeah.
He's pretty smaller.
They
compared
have
to
like
Yao Ming.
there's like a meme out there that it's just going from like the smallest human on the planet, and it's just like there's always bigger fish or something, and it's like Shaq standing next to Yao Ming, and Yao Ming standing next to like someone else who's even taller than him.
Yeah.
Dang. Who is the tallest man right now?
I don't know.
Is he 8 feet?
Let's check.
Imagine
like
how-
alive right now?
yeah, alive. Like their heart is beating as we speak.
I don't know.
Sultan Kosen.
Sultan Kosen.
He's 8'3".
He's a
God,
Turk.
8'3"?
He's a
8'3".
Turkish farmer.
Oh, he's a Turkish farmer.
Yeah.
He went into the wrong career. He could have been
Yeah.
playing in the NBA
That's
finals
for
right
real.
now.
Yeah, that's a hell of a
He
farm.
just had to stand there.
That's a hell of a
He
farm.
had a
he's
tumor
working
though.
on. Yeah, it's not a tumor. But anyways, guys, I think we talked about a lot of stuff here. Ben was sitting on conspiracy theories. I'm kind of mad on
For the
that.
next one, Ben.
But Ben, yeah, I guess we're gonna talk about your internship on things how to improve our show. This is not a paid internship, so don't get any crazy ideas. But any last words before we close up? All right, thanks, Ben. Peter, what about you over there?
Investing.
Nah, man, it was a good week. I look forward to our anniversary coming up.
Yeah, our anniversary
Yeah.
is coming up. Hopefully,
We're gonna have
Speaking
candles
of things
and
that are getting old,
we're gonna have candles and
Hot dog
flowers
competition?
and all that.
dude, we didn't do our fucking hot dog eating competition. That pissed me
That's
off.
good content.
Yeah,
What?
but you cheated last time.
yeah.
Dude,
No
let's
more
do
cheating.
okay. Let's do a legit one,
A legit
like a
one.
legit one.
Let's do one after he won the.
We're gonna have a
first-
ref. Ben, you want to be a ref?
Yeah, dude.
Let-
I'll make
let-
the hot dogs.
I'll
No,
only do
okay.
a legit one if you say that the last one was bullshit.
Okay,
It was bullshit.
it was not the Coney Island typical style hot dog eating
You didn't say that
contest.
it was bullshit.
It was mystery.
You
dog.
just-
It was filled with mystery
said
dogs,
you
and
had to say it's
I
bullshit.
went with the fucking plan of eating mystery dogs instead of regular
I still
dogs.
haven't heard him say that it was
Fucking
bullshit.
so, if
Have you heard
wanna,
him say it
if
was
you want to
bullshit?
call
Not
it
yet.
bullshit, I am
No,
the winner
He's
of the
alluding
bull.
to it.
I said you
I
have
am the
to
winner
say.
of the bullshit eating hot dog eating contest.
Solid.
But I would definitely say it was bullshit, so we could do another one.
We gotta
and
get
I'll-
a trophy
and
or
I'll
something.
defend my
I
title,
think I should get a
Giant
trophy
wiener.
for saying he will say it was bullshit.
dude. I'll defend my title. I'll defend my title.
I think we need to do it again. I'm down to try it again.
But look, let's do this. We just put 6 dogs in front of us. Whoever eats them the fastest. Not
Okay.
even who eats the most. Whoever eats them the fastest.
Oh, I won.
6 dogs. Just like that. 6.
Definitely won't be
because
Chris.
last time poor Amber made like 250 hot dogs thinking we're fucking Kobayashi and Joey Chestnut.
Yeah,
And we didn't even get a quarter in, dude.
Chris was just sitting there.
yeah. He was not in that competition. He was just enjoying hot dogs.
Yeah, Chris was eating the hot dogs
ate
so
3
slow.
It was like
with
he was at the-
chili beans.
Yeah.
He was licking his
Sauerkraut.
fingers, dude.
It's like he was at a baseball game. Just
Yeah.
sitting there eating the
He
dog.
was watching
Dodger
the
dog.
Dodgers on his
Yeah. Chris was enjoying that. We're like, we were sweating. We were like, Chris was just like,
He's like, oh man, I lost.
Yeah.
it's like, this is life. He's all drinking his beer and
That was
everything.
funny.
But yeah, let's do it. Fucking last one was bullshit. But let's do 6 hot dogs. Fucking no
Sounds good.
mustard, no ketchup,
No
just
mystery.
bun and weenie. Yeah?
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right. Anyways, Anthony,
No, man. Like I said, we apologize for the delay in some of the
Don't
episodes.
apologize.
No, I'm gonna apologize,
You
man.
don't.
We got loyal listeners, and we need to be more consistent. So, yeah, this episode should be out pretty soon, right?
Yeah, it will be out pretty soon. But anyways, guys, yeah, like Anthony said, we took some time off, but we're back. Thank you so much for listening. This was Middles Open.
Peace.